Richard Moorcroft, and welcome to the Letters and Numbers Laboratory, where we've boiled our books and simmered some slide rules to distill half an hour's thoughtful entertainment. Yes, they have just slipped out of their lab coats and into something more glamorous. So please welcome the Letters and Numbers team. First of all, aspiring Professor Lily Cerner.
Hi, Richard.
And the diligently doctoral David Astle.
Hi, Richard.
In fact, the word science is of itself quite an interesting one. Where did that actually come from?
It means knowledge in Latin, and that's why we have omniscience, meaning one who knows it all, or the knowledge of all. And so that essentially science is the discovery of new things to be more knowledgeable, the pursuit and inquiry for knowledge.
A pursuit and inquiry for knowledge. That's the show tonight. Time to meet our contestants now. And first up, our carryover champion, back for his third night, accountant Naween Fernando. So welcome back, Naween. Great couple of nights' play from you. We're looking forward to some more 8-letter words, maybe even cracking that 9-letter word tonight, do you think?
We'll give it a crack.
And ready to challenge Naween is Daniel Pratt. Daniel is an English as a second language teacher who lived in France for 4 years before moving to Australia 6 years ago. He spends much of his time scouring op shops for jazz albums. Well, welcome, Daniel. But you're also a very lucky man, aren't you? Because I gather sometimes, well, crossing the road hasn't always been easy.
I have had a few run-ins with moving vehicles whilst trying to perform that activity, yes.
So you've actually been hit a few times?
Absolutely. The first time by my mother, actually.
You don't think she was trying to tell you something?
I was on my way to a hot date, and I was waving her back in the car park, and she slipped her foot off the clutch a little bit too fast, and the date was somewhat disastrous thereafter, as opposed to watching the film and necking or doing whatever one does. I sat there rubbing my shins, saying, ow. Not so romantic.
Well, look, we hope that you have an entirely damage-free night here on the show, but welcome anyway. Great to see you, and good luck tonight. Naween Fernando and Daniel Pratt. So we begin as usual with a letter game, and in this game, only the longest word gets a score. So, Naween, could you choose to get the game going, please?
Yes. Could I get a vowel, please?
You can, thank you, and let's start the day with a U.
And another.
A.
Another vowel, please.
O.
Another vowel.
E.
Could I get a consonant, please?
You can. R.
Another consonant.
T.
And another.
C.
Another consonant.
Q.
And another consonant.
And to finish, D.
Maintaining his formula, 30 seconds from now. How did you go on the first word of the night, Naween?
I might try an 8.
Try an 8, see if it fits. I bet it does. What about you, Daniel?
Nothing more than a safe 7, I'm afraid.
Oh, look, let's hear your safe 7.
Equator.
That sounds very nice to me, but Naween, what was your 8?
Educator.
Educator.
Beautiful word, and sitting right beside an ESL teacher. That's an excellent get for an 8. Equator. I'd love to give you some points for using that cue so beautifully, Daniel, but unfortunately 8 is the winning score and the best that I could find as well.
So, 8 points to begin for Naween. Moving on with the letters, and Daniel, what would you like?
I'll take a consonant, please, Lily.
Thank you, Daniel. Starting with an N.
Thank you. And a vowel, please.
And a consonant, thanks.
I.
And a consonant.
H.
And another consonant.
F.
And another consonant, please.
P. R.
And a vowel, please.
E.
Another consonant,
And
please.
vowel, thanks.
T.
And another consonant.
And consonant,
G.
thanks.
And a vowel, please.
F.
And to finish us off,
U.
and consonant.
And a final vowel, please.
And to finish,
And
I.
30 seconds.
And
starts
here's the
now.
clock. Daniel, how many?
How many letters?
I'm stuck between a
And what about
tricky
your
8
names?
and a safe 7.
You'll have to make a decision.
Have you applied first?
8.
Hairs.
Okay, a brave 8. Naween?
8 o'clock.
A-I-R-S.
Okay,
Hairs,
what was
thank you.
your 8,
Eight.
Daniel?
Fruiting.
That
Fruiting,
sounds very
well, that
musical.
sounds good to me. Naween?
Figurine.
Figurine. Both lovely sounding words, but we'll see if they get the Astle stamp of approval.
While this intrigue is taking place, that's the word that I found, intrigue, which is a beautiful word coming from intricare, as in entangled and enmeshed. And fruiting as a verb is to bear fruit. So congratulations, both players. Excellent 8s.
Lovely work, 8 each for Daniel and Naween. So some strong scoring in the letters early in the night, but time for the numbers game now. 6 numbers and the basic principles of maths are all that the contestants have to work with to reach the randomly generated target number. And Naween, could you select our first numbers for the night, please?
Yes, could I get 1 large and 5 small, please, Lily?
1 large and 5 small. Thank you, Naween. I'm starting to think that you have a pattern in choosing your numbers. Now, 7, 8, 9, 2, and 10, and the large number is 25, and the target to reach is 449.
Thanks, Lily. Let's head for the target. Naween, how close did you get?
446.
And what about you, Daniel?
I'm afraid I'm nowhere close.
No? Okay, well, let's hear how you got there, Naween.
Okay, 25 times 2 times 10
25 times 2 times 10
is 500.
is 500.
8 times 7 is 56.
8 by 7 is 56.
Take that, so 500 minus 56 is 444.
444.
Plus the 2 is 446.
Add the 2 is 446.
So, 446.
I may have to jump in and I just realised that Naween has used the 2 twice, which of course is not allowed.
Oh, indeed he has. Right, well, Naween, unfortunately that means that we can't give you any score. But Lily, did you have a way of getting us to the precise answer?
Yes, I do. Okay, 2 by 9 is 18. By 25 gives you 450. Now, all that's left is 1, and you can get the 1 by subtracting the 7 from the 8. And subtract that gives you 449.
Very nice, Lily. So, 8 points to Daniel, Naween on 16 at the moment as we go into our first break, and that means a word mix for you. It's polar dig. And the clue this time, the sun who returns. Back after the break.